Oh no, Santa's gonna be mad at me. Rudolph's gonna be mad at me.
Rudolph, Blitzen, Prancer, Dancer, Donner. Did I already say Blitzen?
You know, Dasher? Is this a way to make me sing?
There's Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen? That's like not appropriate.
Hold on, let me start over.
You know Dancer and Dasher. No, it's not right. You know Dancer. Well, how's it go?
You've got Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph. I think I got all of them.
Well, obviously Rudolph. How many reindeers does it take to pull a sleigh? Does he have 7 like the dwarves?
We got Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen. We got Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the most famous reindeer of all is Rudolph. And then there's Olive, the other reindeer.
That's all I got.
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. Is that right? Did I get it? And the most famous reindeer of all is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
It is Vixen? Yeah. Why does it sound inappropriate?
You know, Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous? And Rudolph.
And you name all of Santa's reindeer.
Likely not next.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, and Rudolph.
So you know, I can't remember the song. Let's see. Rudolph, Blitzen, Prancer, Dancer, Donner. That's 5. How many of them? 9? Oh, I don't know who the other ones were. I'm sure they did a great job.
I prefer white lights. I think it looks cleaner, it looks nice.
All right, when it comes to Christmas lights, if it's on the tree, I'm cool with whatever color lights you want to put on. Outside the home, I like to decorate in white lights. I think it's just a crisp, solid, consistent look.
Oh, I think you can have the best of both worlds. I like both of them.
White lights outside, inside all the different colors.
I like the white ones, but I love the big, chunky, multicolored ones that are the old school ones.
So outside of my house, it has to be all white lights, maybe sprinkling a little bit of blue here and there, but all of those, it's too much. Like, you know, looking like Santa threw up or something, I don't like it. Too much lights. I don't like all those colors.
I think my favorite holiday movie is The Santa Claus with Tim Allen. I never get sick of that one when it's on. Home Alone is also a classic. We're gonna start introducing my son to them, so I'm hoping he's gonna like those too.
We love Elf. This is so weird. You're gonna think I'm crazy, but I get choked up when they start singing in Central Park. I get choked up every year.
What's the movie called? The black and white one.
If I had to choose one, it would probably be the Vacation Christmas movie, you know, with Clark Griswold.
Let's see, my favorite Christmas movie, I have so many. Gotta go with Elf, Home Alone, It's a Wonderful Life, and I love like the classic animated movies too, like Rudolph and Frosty, all the good ones.
Can I be honest? Scarface? No, I'm kidding. Oh.
My favorite holiday movie is Elf.
It is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. This is the best, #1 in my book. Chevy Chase can't beat it.
Oh, Lion King. I know it's not really Christmassy, but I love that movie, and that's a new tradition to watch it with my babies.
My favorite holiday movies, Home Alone, #1, the original. Whenever I watch it, I giggle with all the lines and I'll say them in advance of the scene coming up. Kevin, you're such a disease.
This is gonna sound blasphemous. I hate candy canes. So I can't tell you because I don't eat these things.
You want me to show you?
there's a proper way to eat a candy cane. And then you make it straight and then you start on any straight part.
Does anybody really eat candy canes? I mean, you put them on the tree, but do people eat them? I think it's like the candy of last resort, poor thing.
Well, first you try to eat it like a lollipop, but then it breaks, and then you just snack on it and break it off.
I like to consider myself as an expert when it comes to candy. So truly, I eat my weight in gummy bears a year. I like to think that my word is gold when it comes to candy.
The proper way to eat a candy cane, I don't think I've really thought about it, but I think I just unwrap it and then go from this end, just kind of, you know.
Break it and then go for it? What do you?
Well, you start this way, and then you go this way and this way and this way and this way and this way, and then when you get to the hook, you have to break it, and then you put one side in this mouth and one side on that side of the mouth.
So you peel off the top and you begin top to bottom, so you get the hook as a handle as you go through, keeping the plastic attached all the way down so you don't drip on your hands. It's very scientific.
I take 2 licks and realize this is getting old, and I just bite it. And then I eat the whole thing. That's how I do it.
So when I grew up in Missouri, we always cut down the tree, but you know what? It would wilt and the needles would go all over the floor and it smelled great for a while, but now I am so grateful for the Christmas trees that come pre-lit, no mess, no needles all over the floor.
I'm a fake Christmas tree guy. I can barely keep myself alive.
So personally, I would prefer the fake tree with the lights already on it, but my husband loves having a real tree. So he wins the argument, and every year we go to get a real tree. But then the cleanup afterward every year makes me want to stay with the fake tree.
So trying to keep a real Christmas tree alive, it just doesn't work. And I'm always afraid there's gonna be something in it. Like you hear all these stories about these people who bring in these real Christmas trees and like a bird flies out of it or a squirrel or a raccoon or something.
Oh gosh, well, okay, philosophically, I'm a real guy. Philosophically, I want the real tree. Realistically, I've got the artificial, the plastic.
Well, I love the smell of a real tree, but I have a fake tree because they're just a little easier.
It's just easier having a fake tree. I don't need to water it. The petals don't fall off in my living room. So I'm starting to skew fake tree.
Oh, okay, so here's the deal. I was a big proponent of real Christmas trees prior to the twins, but look, it's just a lot of work. I don't have the time, so I'm faking it. Sorry, you guys.
Merry Christmas. I hope that it is a wonderful time with friends and family and friends who are like family.
Really, the season isn't about receiving presents. I really believe it's about giving to others, because truly when you give to others, you give back so much to yourself. It's a great feeling, and I plan to teach my kids that from early on.
Merry Christmas. I hope it is the best one yet, safe and fun with your family.
From my family to yours, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, and Happy Kwanzaa.
From all of us at First Coast News, Merry Christmas and have a great New Year.
From all of us on the Weather Center, we wish you a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. To everyone everywhere, I hope that you're able to spend some time with family and those you love this season.
Happy holidays from all of us here at First Coast News.
It's a wonderful time of year, so I want to wish you and your family a very, very Merry Christmas.
From our family at First Coast News, we all say to you, happy holidays and a Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas.